You're all going to do something now which you probably never thought you'd ever do. It's going to be the hardest thing you've ever done with a shotgun. And I'm not even going to tell you why we're doing it until you've all done it. Okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to shoot a nice straightforward incomer. You've all shot it a million times before. You're going to pre-mount the gun to here. You're going to lift your head up to here. And that's how you're going to shoot. Your head cannot go back down. Yeah. Not quite, that smile's just vanished. No, so you'll be doing that. Bang. Okay? I'm not telling you why, there's a big reason. This will be the biggest thing we do today. If you miss, I will tell you within millimeters where you missed. Your job is to then fix that number without putting your head back down. Okay? So pre-mount. Lift your head. If you close an eye, close an eye. Still starting at 50%. I'll show you one. So, coming in here. So we're just going to shoot that bird there, look. Nice and straightforward at the top. Just press the B bird. So, fully mounted at halfway. Lift your head up, pull. Follow the bird up to the top. Take the shot, pull. Okay, same thing, I learned the impact point. Missed low, went up. Your job is to do exactly the same. When you're ready.
Go on, Joe.
Good. Lift your head up.
Oh.
So, don't change anything. That could have broke it. Go again. Start higher. That's not
start like new life.
Yeah, but get the barrel up to 50%. Higher. Lift your head up when you're ready.
Pull.
Good. Perfect. That's why I didn't ask you to change, because the first one actually could have hit it as well. It was millimeters away. Good. 2 more. When I ask for 20% more than the speed of the bird, if the bird's not moving, we should also be not moving. So your gun should be stationary when you take the shot, okay?
Pull.
Good. About 20 centimetres too high.
A bit.
Start higher. Higher. Good.
Pull.
Perfect. Change. This is my favourite lesson. It's the one I enjoy the most because the look of shock and horror on people's face when they break is fantastic. Good. Well done.
Oh. Oh. Maybe I should shoot like that all the time. That's both eyes open. That's scary.
It's my favourite lesson. It really is. Fully mounted, head higher, higher, higher. Good.
Oh. Oh.
When you're ready, next.
I don't like it anymore.
Head high, higher, higher. Good. Good. Shot too early. Bird was still moving. I want to shoot it at the apex, which would classify as biggest and clearest. Let it reach the apex. Perfect. Very simple mistake, which means we just broke all the rules that we spoke about. Yeah, we thought we could hit it, so we fired instead of sticking to the plan and execute it. Head up. Good. Good. Waited too long this time. That's 3 different kill points. The moment it stops moving, send it. Good. So we're about 1 metre underneath. Okay, 2 more. So somehow, without putting your head down, you've got to close off that meter. Good. Now, close your left eye. That's left eye dominance. Close your left eye now. And do exact same thing with your left eye closed. Now, you've got to get your timing right. You've got to take that shot at the top. which means we've got to pay attention to what that bird is. We can't just fire because we think it's going to. You've shot it on the way up, you've shot it on the way down. The 2 times you've killed it at the top, you've hit it. Do it again. That means we've got to keep our eye on that bird. Keep your left eye closed because while your head's up, that left eye's cut in. Good. Head up. Left eye closed. Watch the bird stop. Go. There you go. When we actually do what we said we were going to do. Good. 1 metre high. Good. Flop over. Good. So same problem. Blank that left eye out. Nice. Good. So we're 1 metre high. But the bird's stationary and you're still moving. That's with any target. If a bird stops, we stop.
Not normally my problem. Oh.
Nice. Good. 1 metre high. Exactly the same place as the last one.
Oh.
So you're going to have to move it. You're going to have to move it. There we go. There's no point shooting natural because we're finding here that natural for him is
High.
1 metre high. We either drive and shoot 1 metre lower, or we're going to keep missing 1 metre high. Put 1 cartridge in. Do it again. So you're going to have to remember where you just shot. Do not rely on natural instincts.
Oh.
So it's 1 metre down for you. There's the perfect shot. Excellent. Change. Okay, so everyone was successful.
For a better sight of the bird.
Maybe. Nobody didn't do it. When you did hit the last 3, you hit all yours. So why, how is it? Because soon won't we lift the head up, the gun no longer fits, does it? And theoretically, the gun no longer fits. So how were we all successful? When you hit yours, yes, you missed 3 in a row, but then you hit 3 in a row because we found what? How did we do it? Kill point was vital, yeah, good. For you yourself, you shoot from timing, which meant we shot it up, we shot it down. When you shot at the apex, we killed it. Yeah. How? It wasn't luck, was it? 6 people can't be lucky. You're lucky to spend the day with me, that's about it.
Concentrating more because your head's not on the side of it.
No, exactly. So what do you think?
Go on.
How?
Go on, what you
No, he's
saying?
concentrating more because his head wasn't on the stock. What else could it have been?
Well, we were in line, weren't we? We were aligned to it.
We're aligned to it, so but the gun still no longer fits, which is why you missed
High.
height. If I asked you to put it 20 centimetres lower, I asked you to put it 1 metre lower, how were we capable of doing it? Well, the brain put you 1 metre high.
Yeah, but if you tell me 1 metre lower, I know what to do. So I just.
Okay, so how?
I'm listening to what you're saying.
How's the vital bit? How did you know you were 1 metre lower?
You told me.
I told you to do it, you did it. How do you know you moved by 1 metre?
Saw it. You see,
Saw what?
You saw the gap. Saw
Okay, so what did you look at? Now we're getting somewhere.
we looked-
Looked at the clay, you wouldn't have moved 1 metre. The clay didn't move 1 metre for you, did it? You looked at the end of the gun. The one place you had to measure from.
Yeah, drop.
Yeah.
Mount the gun now, I know it's empty. Mount the gun. It's a fucking breath so it wouldn't hurt me anyway. Mount it up. Pick your head up. First thing you just looked at.
The bead. See where it was.
So
Still
all you
on
did,
the end of the gun.
so all you did there was drive the bead. Is that good or bad?
I was going to say bad.
Absolutely imperative. It's one of the key things we're going to learn today, that looking at the gun is actually vitally important. What's lead?
Distance between the end of the gun and the clay.
So what's sporting? Sporting's repetitive pairs, usually 4, sometimes 5, of doing the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Layman's terms. I like to work in layman's terms because I'm thick. Gun, clay. I've got to measure the exact same distance between gun, clay, 4 times.
Yeah.
And we're all told to take this one out of the equation. That don't sound very good to me. Where's my lead gone?
You haven't got, can't measure it.
Can't measure it. I could walk past Matt, Matt's shooting over there. Miss, miss, miss. I scream from here, the most vital piece of information he needs. You're 2 foot behind that. Yeah, great, I'll give it 2 foot more. 2 foot more than what?
Than you did last time.
Well, he did not do last time, he ignored the gun. He didn't look at the gun, that's why we couldn't shoot straight at that bird over there, because the one thing we need to look at to point straight at it was the...
Bead.
Yeah, but we all ignored it. Nobody wanted to look at it, because it says online we
You have
We
to
shouldn't look at it.
Yeah.
Myth 1. The gun's going to be the most important thing we do today. You cannot shoot a method if you don't know where the gun is. You cannot start behind it if you don't know where the gun is. You cannot point straight at it if you don't know where the gun is. And you can't give it a distinctive lead if you don't know where the... And if you weren't meant to look at it, they probably wouldn't put a sight on the end of it. You've got a lovely green one you're trying to ignore. You've bought one. You helped me pay the mortgage last month. And then you put one on there and you decide not to look at it. That doesn't make any sense to me.
No.
Right, myth 1. Let me turn around. Myth 2 is about to blow, right? Here we go. Everyone come round, I want you to stand behind it. The most important part of the gun is the bead. This bird here, how much lead does that take? I want precision. Not small, big, medium. 8 inches, not 1 foot or 2 foot. Precision.
2 foot.
2 foot, right. 2 foot gives us a choice of pull away or swing through.
Yeah.
Pull away.
Pull away, good. Now, I do not want anybody here to watch the clay. I want you to watch him. You are going to guarantee me with absolute precision, you're going to give it 2 feet with pull away. I don't care if you hit it. I care that you do exactly what you just said when you're ready. Don't watch the clay, watch him. 50% hold point with pull away when you're ready.
Oh.
Point at it, measure the gap. Good. That couldn't have been any better. Right? I like to say this in my lessons when I get the opportunity. This is not me being big-headed. Let me finish before you think that. On paper, I'm better than him. Yeah?
Yeah.
Agree?
Yeah.
But I can't do that better than that. So that gap between me and you has just gone. Because that was perfection. I can't do better than that. So the more shots you take like that, the gap between me and you closes. Who watched him properly? What did he do when he fired?
Pull the trigger.
Well, what did he do? At the moment he pulled the trigger, what did he do?
Stop the gun.
Stop the gun. I knew he was going to because he was... Is that good or bad?
Bad.
No, it's perfect. It's absolutely first class.
Oh wow. There's another myth gone.
But why do I need to keep moving?
Because you've got the gap already.
Another myth we're going to cover in a minute. Those pellets go down that tube at 900 mile an hour, right? You think you moving does anything. Why do they tell us we must keep moving?
Create
What?
a different pattern of pellets as they fly.
Because 200 years ago, we loaded the gun like this.
Yeah.
And we went, click,
Bang.
bang. So guess what we had to do?
That's a keep.
We had to keep moving. What Matt just did there for me is what I call in all my videos, shot placement. He picked a gap and he went all in.
Yeah.
And he absolutely put it on a pin. That's the difference between, I hope it breaks, or you're going 2 feet. Now, that gives me perfect options. If 2 foot works, guess what I do next time?
2 foot.
If it don't work,
Increase
Either
the
increase or decrease the lead.
I've now got an option. But I can't increase or decrease if I do not know what I
What
gave
lead you
it.
get?
Now, don't change anything. Watch him again and watch by how much he actually stops when you're ready.
Oh.
Place the shot. I mean, he stopped dead. Everyone see it?
Yeah.
That's, you watch any video of any top shooter in the world, they'll all stop. I'm not asking you to stop. I'm telling you if you do it correctly, you will stop. Big difference. Everyone try it. What's the lead on that bird?
2 foot. I was looking at because he was hitting it at 2 foot. But
Just go. You go for it. But you got to point at it first. Remember.
yeah. Oh.
Point at it. Measure out the gap. Now, not only did he centre punch it, he stopped dead. All of a sudden we're learning that actually for the first time in our shooting career what lead actually is.
That's incredible.
It's a distinctive measurement between two moving
Yeah.
objects. Now, people relate it to golf. Yeah, but you don't look at the club when you hit the ball. The ball ain't moving.
No.
And if you're any good, every 3 shots you put it on a stick. So I don't need to look at this because that won't move. Here, I am distinctly measuring 2 gaps that could have a difference in elevation. So if I do not know where this one is, I'm guessing. Now, for some shots, like the going away bird down there, I would be 95% bead, 5% clay. Here, I'm probably 60% clay and 40% big. The bigger the gap, the less I see the gun, but I'm never going to take a shot and not know where that gun is, which is what we're going to learn today. You always start in front because you never look at the gun. You can't start behind if you don't know where it is. Because if you think, if I know that bird wants 2 foot of lead, everything subconsciously says, well, let's start.
Yeah.
The only way I start behind it is to physically take the end of the gun and put it behind it. So that was 2 perfect shots. Now I want you to do it with swing through. So now you've got to let it past. It ain't going to go past unless you let it, and you're going to deliver the same lead.
Roll.
Absolutely perfect. And we know the gun fits right because we're drawing dust off it. Swap over. Next victim. So a few of you said it earlier on. We must keep swinging to keep the pellets
Spreading out.
spreading out. Good. And you hear it. You know every time. Keep the gun moving. We can get that waterfall effect or whatever it is. So if we look about, see where that pink trap is?
Yeah.
Come out level with the water. I'm going to fire a stationary shot, completely stationary into the water. With a half choke here, the pattern's going to be about, it'll appear about 2.5 to 3 feet long and between 12 and 18 inches wide. That's what you should see on impact on the water. So try and look at it and try and take a mental image of exactly what it looks like, okay? 3, 2, 1. Yeah? About 3.5 feet long and about 18 inches in width. Now, the fastest they can throw a clay pigeon is 70 miles an hour. You'll never see one at 70 miles an hour because they break. The average shot is about 40 miles an hour, okay? I'm going to move this gun closer to 300 miles an hour, all right? So I'm going to move this gun literally as fast as a human being can move it. I am going to rip it from right to left. I'm going to fire into the exact same spot, and guess what's going to happen? It'll look exactly the fuck you say, right? Let's have a look. So let me tell you about spreading the fucking pellets out. It's a proper, no. You cannot move that barrel fast enough to get them pellets to spread out. So when people say you stopped the gun and you didn't spread the pellets out, that don't lie. Because you are never going to get a clay there. You need to move as fast as I did. No matter how fast I move, I cannot get them to move. If you actually want to Google it, there's a woman online, a junior from Texas, whose mother works for NASA as one of their mathematician expert scientists, and she did the maths. It's actually online in one of the forums. You've got to move the barrel at something like 2,300 something miles an hour to get a 900 mile an hour shot to. Can't happen. All right? Quick bite to eat, and then we're going to get right into the methods.